Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Wipe a little bit more sleep out of my eyes. I'm awake, but just, Oh, I made a big mistake last night. I should have went to bed. But no. And then it was a Sunday night. There was nothing to do. So I thought, well, I'll do a cargo mission. Those are only 5.5 hours long. I don't know what got into me. So I did. And, what do you do over 5.5 hours but rant? So I went over headlines, news headlines, kind of did like Kenny's Talk Radio last night. Nobody was talking back, though. And just voiced all my crappy opinions about everything for several hours. And then I really botched the landing. And in a Caravan, I haven't had a crack up in a Caravan in ages. And prior to that, I had a horrible landing in a Cirrus jet. Now, I'm not sure what my problem is. I've been coming in too fast. I can't seem to slow the things down. And that Caravan was so heavily laden with cargo last night, she just came down like a rock. I thought I was in the clear, and no. And it was bad. It was a bad crack up. And then turning around, I was just so mad. Ran into a bush. And killed myself again. So as you see looking up there, well, you may not see it. Let me switch over. You will in a moment. The horrible truth of it all. Look at my reputation. Every bit of work over the last 2 weeks. Demolished. I'm worse off than I was. We were in the mid C's. Now we're in the upper D's. That's how bad of a crash, 2 crashes it was. And I deserve it. I can't blame anybody but myself for that. And, a little bit tired. And Henning was on last night and he was pointing out some mistakes I was making. And I just... So I need to really, really, really take a hard look at the way I've been handling these planes lately. It's either, overconfidence or something. But I'm making too many rookie mistakes lately. And again, 2 weeks worth of work building the reputation back up from the last crack up, only to be in a worse off spot than I was. Ultimately, it's a simulator and it doesn't really matter. But then again, it does. This is a direct reflection on how crappy I am right now. I should probably I want to just kind of start the day. It's one of those, I'm timid. I just kind of want to start the day, maybe just doing some landings, but man, I can't believe how bad it was. I thought on another note, I thought the VIP missions were bugged. They will show up every now and then. One showed up, that was the Cirrus mission the Cirrus jet that I failed on. So I thought that there's another bug, and that there aren't any. There aren't any VIP missions showing up. And right at the moment, there aren't. But there was one yesterday afternoon. So they pop up, but they don't pop up. They're not popping up frequently. I'm not seeing one on the board at all right now. Sure, we got this, but I can't unlock this one yet. I need to do 10 private charter VIP flights before I can unlock this one. So again, looking around, there are no VIP charter missions available at this time of day across the whole world. That makes no sense. They at least need to populate some more. So it might be one of those where I don't know how they generate them. And what makes them generate. But right at the moment, there's nada. So it says that we're here, and all they want us to really... Looks like they want us to deal with fires here, but I don't know that I want to get into that right away. I need to find me a caravan and do a landing or two. These are Skyhawks, not a problem. Well, who knows? I'll probably crack up a Skyhawk too. There's a Vision Jet. We're going to have to do one of those later in the day and try to recover from yesterday's mess up. All right, let's just start with something nice and easy this morning. Man, look, when I'm zooming in here, they're really multiplying. Do Airbus. Gonna have to do more helicopters too. Da 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 da. Jason Rubin and his son were inspired by a travel magazine feature to book an aerial discovery tour of Raymore. When customers book a scenic flight, they expect a truly memorable experience. It's our responsibility to deliver the most spectacular way possible. You know, I was trying to add difficulty in by using the random dice generator last night. The dice generator, the D&D dice, and the random failure generator. So, you know, but none of the things that I rolled for random failures had any impact at all on me cracking up, I don't think. Let me get Bushtalk loaded too in case we stroll across any cool landmarks. No, I don't want to log out. I want to log in. Silly. Okay. So, Loch Leonard. Can't believe we have a loch in the United States. Raymore City Parks and Swan Lake. Let me open up the EFB and log into Bushtalk. Once you have it loaded, it doesn't show up in free flight. It shows up where you would expect it, up here at the top, if you've used it before. If you loaded it in and you're like, I can't find it anymore, where is it? And you're in career mode, it's in your EFB, and you've got to come in here and set up your account, and then check down here for this green flashing light to indicate that you have made a connection. Connection. All right, so to double check that, go over to Bushtalk. No. Yes. Okay, so go to Bushtalk and find your plane. There's my plane right there. N885, whatever. And we're right near Kansas City. Lee Summit. I used to live here. I used to live... Where's the museum? There's Country Club Plaza. I used to live right over here. The Kansas City Art Institute is over here somewhere. Okay. But if we pass near any one of these audio tours, you know, flying around here, we might fly over here. We might fly that way, but it looks like we might not hit any of them. I don't know. By the way, it's open, and if we come within a mile, it'll trigger one and we'll get an audio tour. All right, as far as now the D&D dice, do we want to try to make this difficult today? We might as well. I mean, I can't be too timid about it and make everything too rookie. Okay, so let me grab my D&D dice. And I'm using a free web page at the moment. Okay. And I've got it blown up so you can see the dice roller. All right, now let me open up random failures. Oh. Good morning, I'm live.
All right, I'll call you at lunch at 12:30.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. So now random failures. Okay. So let me stop these. Let's check the failure list and see if anything. So nothing failed. So it was all my fault last night. Okay, we need to go into presets or overview and stop all the failures from happening. And go into presets. And I think we had several in others. Most of our things were showing up as others. See if we got anything in brakes. Engine. Yeah, one in engine fire. That's right. We rolled an engine fire. We had some panel problems. Yeah. Turn that one off. Fuel, I don't believe so. No, nothing in gear. And right flap stuck. That was the Cirrus flight. Okay. All right, so to start the day off, we'll just go ahead and set something. We'll come down here to the dice roller. And we need to start out with a D8. Okay. On an 8, nothing happens. Okay, a 5. So, step back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engine. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 17, 18, 19, 20, nothing happens. So we get a 20. 13. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Engine coolant leak. And that's not a big deal. That's not too bad. Okay. Now we need to determine the percentage. So get a D100, roll it, 39%. So back over here. And set the engine coolant leak to 39%. Save it. Go to overview and start. Now, if it fails instantly, it'll show up here. So it hasn't, and it may. I haven't looked into these. Okay. Either way, that's the failure list. I liked the earlier version that they produced. It was a lot more you could control, like the timing and stuff. Okay. So about every 15 minutes or so, I'll roll another one and we'll see if anything happens. Our client is Tony Abraham, and let's get going. We're doing Luft Pulse Adventures. Okay. I had Christine come out yesterday I'm like, would you look through the list of avatars that we have available in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Now, she's a simmer, so she's used to having all kinds of cool controls to create your character, your avatar. I'm like, no, we don't have anything like that. This is just a simulator. And they've only provided us with so many avatars. Would you please look through one and find one that even closely resembles me? And I thought she'd just find something and move on. Go back to playing The Sims. And so I went and got a cup of coffee and was out in the living room for quite some time. She hadn't come back in yet. And I went back out and I'm like, are you having a problem? She's like, this is horrible. These avatars are horrible and I can't find anything. I'm like, yeah, I know. They're all about diversity and inclusion, but then they forgot a lot of people. So she picked one that she's like, okay, well, we'll go with this one. Very close to the one that I picked. She just found one with lighter skin. The only thing she got wrong is she didn't look at it from the side. Looks like this guy that she picked's got a larger, like a hook nose. And definitely don't have one of those.
Roger that.
Why aren't you guys sitting in the back? Why are you guys sitting near me? Are you not talking again today?
Captain, seems like you're ready. Isn't it just perfect for a little tour? For today's scenic flight, you're soaring over Raymore with Jason and his son.
Mm-hmm.
Have your passengers fastened their seatbelts? Then you're ready to depart.
Passenger seatbelt. Passenger seatbelt.
4-tree Mike Oscar traffic in Mike Whiskey Echo 2512 is taxiing to runway 8.
I'm Jason. How are you? I'll tell you straight up, I'm not feeling very confident, but I do trust you, Captain.
Well, after
I'm Michael Jason's son.
they must have seen me crack up last night. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Break on. Let me rev the engine for a minute here. All right, got my mixture set. Okay. So I could not get that Cirrus jet to slow down yesterday. It hovered dang length of the runway, and same with the Caravan. They just not want to sit down.
4-tree Mike Oscar traffic kin Mike Whiskey Echo 2512 taking off runway 8 departure to the west.
As you know, I'm really anxious about this flight, Captain.
Bro, I understand. Ugh. They've been doing this a lot to me. Sending me down all the way to the end of the runway and doing these U-turns. They've been doing long taxis. Yo, how are you this morning? Good morning, NCL plane spotting from Newcastle, UK. I'm all right. It's a fine Monday morning here in Colorado. Just starting out the work week. How are you? Did you get all your educational duties done for the day? Are you going to be flying today and recording today? Live streaming on Twitch? All right. Time to try to redeem myself this week.
Feeling nervous right now, gotta admit. My heart's pounding louder than the engine.
Okay. You need to fly very grandma-like today with these passengers. Try to anyway.
I can feel every turn and tilt of the aircraft. Being a pilot must be even better because you're in control.
It doesn't suck. It's just those death rolls on landing that mess one up.
Are you okay? Not too scared?
Not at all. I'm too impressed to be scared.
Oh, lovely little neighborhoods down there. Raymore City Park, huh? We're near Kansas City today. We're kind of like in the middle of the United States.
Michael, you've gone silent. Everything all right?
Just enjoying every moment. It's amazing.
Totally.
Do, 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 do.
I wanted to fly over the Raymore City Park. Now I can check it off the list.
You sure can. We don't got the cool music. I must have turned that off. One moment. Well, I wouldn't say cool, but something. Music usually kicks in. Yep. Slow down, plane. Slow down.
That scenery. Stunning. You really can see every detail. I'm obsessed with this place. I'm gonna get a legendary photo album. Trust me.
All right, heading over to Swan Lake.
seeing the sunset from the air must be a whole different experience. I realize how small we are from up here, and glad you're the pilot, not me.
Yep. I don't know about that. The way I've been flying, you'd probably do a better job right now.
The view, it's incredible.
Well, I sure don't see any lakes down there. Swan dirt pile. It sure doesn't look like a lake to me. Right? You see a lake? Not where the thing is pointing, maybe over there. That still looks like just a drainage hole.
Amazing. I heard it was going to be memorable, and it is. I'm talking, but I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, it looks more like a quarry. You know, or a sand operation.
Everyone's going to be so jealous when I tell them about this flight.
What are we looking at here? Loch Leonard. At least that's over a body of water.
Four Tree Mike, Oscar Traffic Kin Mike, Whiskey Echo 25, 125 miles east 1900. Ford inbound to land runway 8.
It's like a power plant of some kind or a factory.
Here we are, belted in for adventure, right?
Hey, grab your hat, Professor. I promise I will not hum the iconic soundtrack that goes with it.
What? What do we get a caution for? Low fuel? We're almost there. They need to do a much better job of slowing the thing down.
Tree Mike, Oscar Traffic Kin Mike, Whiskey Echo 2512 is on final runway 8 to land.
All right. Much more respectable landing than yesterday.
Tree Mike, Oscar Traffic Kin Mike, Whiskey Echo 2512 is taxiing to parking.
Hey guys, welcome home. So Jason, ready for another round?
Can't wait to do it again.
It was great. You made our day, Captain.
Well, that's great. Starting the week off on a positive note.
You turned your passengers into flight addicts, haven't you? Anyway, I can see that anxiety has turned into excitement. Well done.
When you're in reputation at such small increases, when you lose reputation at such, it can be such massive decreases. I was saying this weekend, I'm level 100, level 101 now. I should be able to do magic missile and fireballs and dimension door and all kinds of other cool things at this point. I should have 2 attacks per round. At least a magic weapon and some armor at this point. I don't think anything new opened up. No. Anybody want me to do anything in particular? Now's the time. You take a 2-minute break here, grab my coffee, and leave a window open for anybody who might be in the chat room watching, or hey, if I'm not following you, please say hi in the chat room so I can go to your channel and subscribe. Before we start anything, we can try to set up some difficulty for the next flight with our D&D dice. Where'd it go? There we go. Where'd you go? Okay. So we need a D8 to start, and nothing happens on an 8. 8. Okay, nothing happens. We're saved. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm rolling these to determine if a random failure will happen. The hell did my random failures go now? Either the thing is crashing or I'm shutting it off by accident. Doesn't like that screen. Oh well, nothing happened this round anyway. I'll try to get it working next time. That's the Discord. The dice roller. That's the random failure generator. And nothing has failed. Okay. Do. A Diamond DA6, returning the DA6 to home base in Davis. That is 1 hour. 45 minutes. 30 minutes. Let's do this one. Seems like we're in the same area. Raymore, we flew to that park. Jordan Morton's thrilled to take his brother up for a flight with you. Seeing the city from above for the first time will be such a special moment, especially in their hometown, Raymore. Such an unusual looking thing. I don't want the tire, I want the chalk. Silly thing.
Everything's ready, John. You can initiate boarding. Okay, on their way.
Okay, John, you. They all look terrified. And I don't blame them. Everybody's kind of got bug eyes.
Good day for flying, right, Captain?
Right?
On board. You're taking one of our friends, Jordan, and his brother, for a nice scenic ride over the region. Just a gentle reminder about always keeping seatbelts fastened at all times. It's a matter of safety. Let's do it.
19er Kilo traffic, Kin, Echo India, November 151 tree, is taxiing to runway 18.
Our parents live in the area, so this flight feels like a trip back to our childhood, you know? I'm Jordan, by the way.
Hello, Jordan, by the way.
I'm Jordan's brother. Thanks for taking me up today.
19er Kilo traffic, Kin, Echo India, November 151 tree, taking off runway 18 east departure.
I'm a bit nervous, but eager to see the landscape from above. The guys at the field said you're a super pilot, so we're in your hands now.
Gotta remember that we're landing on a grass field on the way back.
We're leaving the ground. See you soon, people.
Flaps up. It has flaps. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's so quiet up here, so peaceful. They say altitude is just a state of mind. My state of mind says we're up really high.
You have no idea. Try flying an airliner. This thing have
Relax, Jordan. You're gripping the seat.
aileron trim? Maybe a little bit.
So how's your flight going, Jordan? Enjoying the view?
John, it's awesome. Can't believe I'm actually doing this. And it's great to fly with our pilot.
I'm happy for you. I'll let you to enjoy the moment.
Look at this spectacular view. You should charge admission.
We are. You're gonna be chalking up some fine simoleons for this.
You okay? Not scared?
I'm too excited to be scared.
Well, we're getting a lot of aileron turn. Wanting to roll over to the right.
Flying over our
And I don't know that it has
must make
trim.
sure on top of the
Doesn't feel like it.
Definitely need to book that
Keep applying it and I'm not really getting anything. If I let go, you see she's wanting to tip over.
I see Raymore. We got a clear view of everything from here. I love it.
It's amazing. I recognize everything down there.
Okay.
What a view. I recognize almost everything below. You can see every detail. Stunning scenery. I can see forever.
I don't have my external views on this. I got the drone camera.
Even the light seems different up here.
This looks like something out of a James Bond movie. Hilarious, I love it.
When we took off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
One niner Kilo traffic Kin Echo India November 151 tree 4 miles east 2500. Ford inbound to land runway 18.
You never see something like this from the ground.
Welcome back, aviators. Are you okay, Jordan? Ready to give it a go again?
What a thrill. I absolutely love the view flying over Raymore. Ready to head out again whenever you are.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
One niner Kilo traffic Kin Echo India November 151 tree is on final runway 18 to land.
Smooth.
Oh. It was hard to really see where the runway was there. I think I should have been a little bit over more to the right. They told me I entered the taxiway. Yeah, like you can see where the darn thing's at.
always cool to see your own region from a new perspective. Looks like they enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session. Cool.
Cool. I don't see where I missed radio communication, but whatever. Fireball. All right, what do we got available to us now? A lot to do around here. One hour. 1 hour. 3 hours. Yikes. 30 minutes. Oh, the Draco. That is so dangerous. I don't think I've flown one of these before. JMB aircraft BL3. I don't believe I have. Let's do this one. 30 minutes. All right, let's make the challenge harder. Go grab our dice. All right, on a D8, on a roll of an 8 like here, nothing happens. A 6. One, two, three, four, five, 6. And we have 3 things that can happen, so we'll roll a D4. And on a 4, nothing happens. A 2. So left brake failure. And now we'll roll a D100. To see what our percentage is. 34%. Clear these. Save that, go to overview and start. Go to our fail list. A hydraulic failure. That was from the last one. That was the coolant leak. There it is, vacuum failure and a hydraulic failure. Okay, so we have a chance for a left brake failure at 34%. Departure, go to Spring Hill, come back. Michael Samuels always dreamt of flying over her hometown. Oh, Michelle. Michelle Samuels. She knows the area like the back of her hand, but it would be a real trick to show her from above Spring Hill. We will do that. Hope you're having a great day. Let me grab my coffee. Remember to stay hydrated. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. Yeah, I haven't flown one of these before. Client David Graham, flight coordinator. I'll be taking off in about a minute. I'm going to stretch for a second. If I'm not following you and you need a follower, we all need an extra follower. Please go into the chat room and say hi. Put an emoji and do anything in the chat room. In the chat. And that way I can immediately go to your channel and hit subscribe. Get that taken care of.
Ready for boarding, David.
Oh, nice and orange. It's like she was moonwalking into the thing. Oh my gosh, now I'm in the back seat. It's pretty simple. There's just one or the other, huh? Looks like you can... It looks like you can adjust your propeller. You can set it to constant speed. Or variable pitch, I guess. Radios. Gear. Flaps. Your ball.
Time to make someone's day, right, pilot?
Right?
Hey, Captain, meet Michelle. She's keen on discovering the sights around Spring Hill. She's one of our friends, so I'm counting on you to treat her well and show her around. By the way,
Touch screen.
you'll have a great time with her. She's super nice and curious to know more about our aviation world. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Captain, this is your show.
Ground Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6 412 ready to taxi departure to the south.
Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6
USB.
and hold short of runway tree 6 via taxiway Alpha cross runway 22 Alpha. Contact tower on 1 tree. 0 when
Power socket.
Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6 412 please acknowledge.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 6 via taxiway Alpha cross runway 22 Alpha Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6 412.
Wants to go.
So happy to be flying with you today, Captain. I'm Michelle.
Man, this is tiny. I know I'm big, but I know I'm not that big. Just barely out of idle. She just wants to go. Hard getting her to slow down. I'm at idle. Sorry, Michelle, I'm gonna be hitting the brakes quite a lot. Doesn't want to move at a slow speed. Do 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 do. You're so dinky. Looks like a little toy. You know, I just realized it says Kenmore on the side. Really? That's cool. I don't know that if they're still around anymore. They used to be big in the 70s. Kenmore made all kinds of stuff. In real life, I don't think I would enjoy something like this. I'm definitely bigger than your average person. Broader. That's always made it difficult getting in these compact and or sport vehicles. Everything is usually made for much more narrow people. Never really been a great, pleasant experience. Some cars are just made for tiny people. What's wrong? Wrong with the brakes? Did they fail? I think the brakes failed. Let's check our failure list. Or I'm stuck. No? Nothing's failed. I'm checking my failure list. What are we stuck on? Stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul. I was stuck on. Oh, you're shitting me. What? A screw on the runway? I was stuck on something. So I go to go around it, and the damn thing tips over. I protest. That's crap, man. There goes another hit to reputation. Son of a gun. That's the way it goes. That was crap.
Romeo Bravo 6, 412 ready at runway tree 6 south departure.
Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6412 altimeter 29er. 902 south departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 6.
I got hung up on a skittle or something. Tiny little thing. Oh, I thought we had clearance. Whatever. This whole mission's a bust already. Man, up and away.
It's stunning, isn't it?
There's room underneath for gears, huh? Darn. One step forward and 2 steps back.
I'll see places I love.
Oh, you shall.
I need to show this to the family.
So if it's one thing, if it's me causing the mistakes, sure. If something like that, I don't know. I feel pretty sore about it. But I couldn't move, so I had to gun the engine a little bit to get her unstuck. I should have used a pushback maybe. So
You don't really get that feeling of vertigo. David was right.
should have tried that first. So I will know next time. Again, live and learn. Every day a little bit more experience. So if I'm hung up on something, don't try to gun it and go around it, whatever we're stuck on. Just try to use the push back about 10 feet and slide in from the side next time.
Look at this spectacular view. You should charge admission.
So hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but if it does, remember to try the pushback first. I wonder if is that the propeller RPM that I'm seeing? No matter how much I pull back, yeah, I think it is. I'm dang near idle, but she's like almost at yellow.
A bird just flew past, and I wanted to wave to him.
Well, you go right ahead. So where was that flap switch or the propeller switch? You can change the propellers. Yeah. Yeah. That helped the, okay.
I know we're up really high.
Now I can increase the throttle without redlining the propeller. Oh, that's manifold. Manifold in inches. Yeah.
You must feel like the queen of the world when you fly over our beautiful region at sunset. Definitely need to try that someday. The world looks so detailed from up here.
Trying to get her into like silent mode or something.
Michelle, how are you feeling?
My pilot is giving me the VIP treatment. It's such a great moment.
I'm happy for you. I let you to enjoy the moment.
It says 4675, but it seems like we've got it down to 2653 on the other. I think that's as low as I can get the propeller to slow down.
It's so peaceful. I think I've already said it, but I feel like a bird. Look, the streets here. Beautiful. Folks on the ground have no idea what they're missing. That's my house.
If I get the propeller to go back. There we go.
So the sky over our region is like your office, Captain. Dad would have loved this job.
She's meant to fly slow. Yellow lining at 110.
Tower Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6, 4124 miles south 2300, Fort to land.
Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6412 Tower. Altimeter 29er. 902 fly straight in runway tree 6.
Make straight in runway. Tree, 6 Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6, 412.
Back to reality,
Romeo Bravo
folks.
6412
Hey, did you enjoy,
clear to
Michelle?
land runway
Ready for your
36.
next flight?
Thanks for the ride, Captain. I'm ready for another.
Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6412, did you hear my last transmission?
Nope. Trying to get my flaps down. I can't tell where they're at, actually.
Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6412, did you copy?
Yeah. Whatever.
Clear to land runway tree, 6 Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6, 412.
Overall, I don't think they designed planes. They don't design them well enough for slow flight. This one's not so bad.
Kid Mike Romeo Bravo 6412 exit runway when able.
And a buttery smooth landing for a perfect finish.
Buttery. Oh, we'll take that. Hopefully the scoring sees it the same way.
Kid Mike Romeo Bravo 6412 exit runway when able. Kid Mike Romeo Bravo 6412 contact ground on 124. Tree.
124. Tree for Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6412.
Interesting little airplane.
Ground Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6412. Request taxi to parking.
Kid Mike Romeo Bravo 6412 taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
Taxiing to General Aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Kin Mike Romeo Bravo 6412.
You've given this guest a fresh take on her region. She clearly loved the experience.
Yes.
Well done, pilot.
All right, so the engine's not wanting to shut down. This is kind of a, I'm going to say it's a bug. It happens. Let's see. Try my throttle here. Make sure that's all the way down. Sometimes it won't shut down. Good. Okay. You have to. Sometimes you have to restart it. Just let it start up again and then try shutting it down again. Oh, so much for butter. I was robbed. It wasn't that good. I bounced. I floated and I bounced a couple of times. Didn't put it down and just set it down. Do. Pardon me, trying to stretch a minute. Back up to 307,000 credits. I kind of want to try that helicopter mission again. I've been trying to work on my hovering ability. I need a little bit more practice. And I need to do the aerial firefighting stuff again because I've already forgotten how to do it. And I need to do some of those. All right, well, I guess that's enough to start the morning for the first live stream of the day. So I'll take a little break and try to come back and be back at the top of the next hour to continue on doing some of this, some of that. But we've done, all these pretty much flight scene this morning. Let's try to do something else. Burlingame. Okay. So, thank you for tuning in. Again, if I'm not following you, make sure to say hi so I can follow you. Please like and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. And I will shut this live stream down now. Thank you for checking in, tuning in. Even if you don't say anything, I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who does. You stop in, you check things out for a minute, go on your way. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.